For episode 2, we have talking point 3. Which foreign cultures have you been exposed to through media that are totally different from your own cultural context, but you have accepted as normal? For me, anime had a big hit across Asian cultures and slowly spread its way into the Western world. With their distinct animation style, it is a distinguished brand of animation that only Japan could pull off. Growing up, I've learned to love anime, from first being exposed to Studio Ghibli films and mainstream anime such as Naruto and Pokemon. Anime's influence spreads further now, with shows such as Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan having mainstream appeal. The anime that I was watching then was different from the Filipino animations that I was presented on television, such as Superbook and the movie RPG Metanoia, which used 3D models rather than a 2D sketch. This was different from my cultural context since the story building, the form in which the content was given, and the audience it was made for is different when comparing mainstream Filipino animations to mainstream Japanese anime.
Adding up to that point, the Korean trend mukbang has been popular with the media and many people in different countries are doing it. When I first saw the video about people who are eating loudly in front of the camera, I was disgusted at how they eat the food because here in the Philippines, when you eat loudly, people will see you as weird or a person without manners. But as the trend became more popular, I found it very interesting and satisfying, and many people are used to see mukbang videos. Many YouTube content creators are doing this kind of trend. And because of this trend, many people become successful because of their videos are reaching many views that give them many endorsement.
Another one is watching a K drama. K drama is a big hit, and I've watched a lot of K dramas that made a huge impact not only in my life but for many as well. By being exposed to watching K drama and their culture, it also improves my language. For instance, when watching the drama, I can understand some words without adding subtitles. There's this show aired on GMA called My Korean Tagya, and there's this one scene where in our country, we have to pray first before eating. In Korea, when they have guests, they have to wait for the host to eat first before they can follow. Another example would be Korean foods. There are many Korean foods that are being produced in our country, such as their famous chicken wings that are always seen on their shows, corn dogs, spicy noodles, and an imitation of how Koreans speak, and all of this became normal.
True, Erica. I think also Korean culture has made an impact in my life, especially from watching different K dramas and different Korean TV shows. But I think a major culture that has influenced my life today is the Western culture, particularly the gay culture in the United States. And this may come of word, but I also have made normal talking in a British accent in my daily life. Like it seems so normal to me now, especially when talking to my friends. Especially when talking to my friends that I am very close to in a somewhat British accent. Furthermore, I think that the gay culture is literally who I am now. It is on my YouTube recommendation, it's on my TikTok, it is my sense of humor, and it is who I am. It's really fascinating looking back on how much of a different person I was before, and looking at it now, I'm a completely different person, mainly because of the media.
Similar to Erica's discussion on K drama, I think anime has also influenced me in picking up some words from the Japanese language. A lot of the Korean foods that are seen in this country, such as corn dogs and spicy noodles, also have their Japanese counterparts, such as ramen and tempura, that can be seen in a lot of places now, in especially in Manila. So yeah.
Yes, I do agree with picking up words from a certain country. Like before, like nung sobrang addict ako sa K-drama and Korean culture basically and everything that like I was eager to learn the language, not gonna lie. Like I I did take a Duolingo class. Yes. But yeah, I think that it's just so fascinating how much another culture that you've known from the media can like inspire you to do something different with your life.
So, since both of you, Erica and Gabriel, have known the Korean language, can you now hold a conversation in Korean for us right now?
No!
Ano yan?
Can you, Erica?
No.
안녕하세요. 저는
Heist! Since Gabby showcased us his British accent, it's only appropriate of him to end our episode today. So, Gabby,
would you like the time? I think that's all the time that we have for you guys today. Please like, share, and subscribe for our last video. And also, click here, 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 and here for your watching screen. Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, GG. Each one of us will give our own opinion on this talking point, and then after, we will celebrate. Okay, so, for my first opinion, kakat ko naman to eh, wait lang. Okay.
We will celebrate.
Kakat ko rin yun.
K-dramas that made a huge... Wala. Cut. Ulit. Wait lang.
Nawala ka mo. Glitching.
But I think the two major cultures that have influenced my daily life is the Western culture. To yon, isa lang. The Western culture, particularly the gay culture in the United States. Bakit to? Tanga ka ba? Oh my God. Isa pa. It is what is on my YouTube recommendation. Ba't kayo tumatawa? Wait, this is... Anyway.